Yo, what up, stud muffins? Welcome back to another gaming news dumb video. And today, fellas, we got a lot of news. We got Bad Company 3, and if you're a fan of Bad Company like myself, this news might bring a tear into your eyes, so definitely proceed with caution. We also have GTA 6 news, and this one is pretty big. Rockstar was caught teasing the game, and I'm fully into it this time, okay? I'm a full-on believer. Even Fernando with his GTA 9 videos cannot make me feel otherwise, because now it's looking like it's gonna happen. It's looking like that this is the calm before the storm. We also have some PS5 news. We also have Modern Warfare news, and pretty much all of it is positive. Like, it sounds like a miracle because people got along. I mean, yesterday we had some skill-based matchmaking data leak, so if you missed that video, check it out, and that's like a scary news. But this video is gonna be positive, and I just want to get right into it. Real quick though, I'm not wearing these shits to kind of flex on you. My eye is swollen up as though I was punched in the face a million times. And just for that, smash that like button. But first of all, Bad Company 3. We're hearing that it is cancelled, and we got a leak report at it, and man, it does bring a tear into my eye because I'm a Battlefield fan as well. Specifically, Bad Company 2 was my first FPS game, and the same year I bought Black Ops, so seeing this leak, it actually does bring a tear into my eye. So definitely proceed with caution if you are also a Bad Company fan. But this leak is coming from a freelancer, and he claims that he worked under the umbrella of EA and made some money with them, and he was also working alongside the devs who were working on Bad Company 3. The reason I say this news is a little bit positive is because they actually tried, and this game was meant to come out in 2020, but then they delayed it for 2021, and there's a reason why EA just came out and were like, we're not gonna put out a Battlefield game in 2020. Listen guys, money, okay? Money changes people, and EA, they wanted to have a game out in 2020, but according to this report, there is a reason, and this post was actually deleted on top. You know, whenever stuff is deleted, it is as though the person was spitting gospel and somebody were like, nah man, we don't want to let people hear that. So this guy actually said that Battlefield 2021 isn't Bad Company 3, and he talked about a bunch of things here, and he specifically said that the development for the Battlefield 2021 started around 2 years ago before Battlefield 5 shipped, and basically EA was forcing DICE to put out Battlefield 5 earlier than intended. That's why the game was a disaster. The game felt SJW-ish, and pretty much everybody were looking at it so real, such wow, and all of a sudden they saw her and they were like, god damn it, and the game was rushed. And here he says that this explained the relatively poor launch that Battlefield 5 had, as a lot of development was rushed into production to hit 2018, and also around that time they were working on Bad Company 3. And here he does acknowledge that Pastebin leak that we had, and says that leaks last year and earlier this year stated that this game was in fact Bad Company 3, and those leaks for the most part were actually true. During early development, DICE had the full intention of making this a Bad Company sequel. They actually dedicated a team to dig through the development of Bad Company 2, as EA and DICE were worried they wouldn't be able to replicate what made that game so beloved. As development furthered along, DICE started to hit a number of issues, namely that the game didn't feel like a Bad Company game, and that they couldn't get the voice actors, writers, or lead multiplayer designers back or to consult on Bad Company 3. And after this, they just decided to shut the production down, and this does bring a tear into my eye, knowing the fact that Bad Company 2 was like literally my first FPS game, and the same year I got into Black Ops, and afterwards like GTA, stuff like that. These three game franchises are my favorite of all time, and knowing the fact that they were working on Bad Company 3 and then they couldn't get it right, so that's why they kind of ended the production. Honestly, as a fan, I have a lot of respect knowing the fact that nowadays we get games that are unfinished, unpolished, and they send your consoles to console heaven. For example, Anthem, Modern Warfare also sent some consoles to console heaven, but like allegedly, right? Like allegedly, they were brought back to life after the fact with some patches and whatnot. But you know what I'm saying, right? It's our prize mechanics. They're getting their schlongs involved, and after all, this is not a goodbye. They could always pull out a Bad Company 3 in the future. But the next game is basically gonna be Battlefield 6. Obviously, they have not confirmed the name yet, and this guy's calling it Battlefield 2021. And this game will return to the modern series, and it will be set apparently in 2030. So they're kind of going in the Call of Duty direction with the futuristic. So I'm not sure how this will pan out, because because people don't like futuristic setting, but knowing that Black Ops 2 was like near futuristic 2025 and it came out in 2012, and this is gonna be coming out like in 2021, and it's gonna be like near futuristic 2030 with modern day technology. It also claims that realistic technology. This includes drones, robotics, AI, and stuff like that, and it will bring Levolution back on top, on the likes of which we've never seen before on the next generation hardware. I mean, this is definitely moisturizing me pretty bad. Like, I gotta be real, like, I'm pretty excited for the next Battlefield game, and I'm hoping these rumors are true. But at the same time, though, I wouldn't mind Bad Company 3, so if these rumors are fake, I totally would be fine with it. But keep in mind that this actually goes with the Pastebin leak, and I want to bridge this to the next, I mean, GTA 6, that's the next topic. That Pastebin leak not only talked about GTA 6, PlayStation 5, but also Bad Company 3, and said that it's gonna be coming out in 2020. And this post claims that it was actually cancelled, and they were meant to put out this game in 2020. They couldn't get it right, cancelled it, and then EA came forward and were like, the game is gonna release in the fiscal 20, which starts after April 2021, and now this leak says that it's gonna be coming out in 2021. And this also does confirm that previous leaks were true. For example, that Pastebin leak, I mean, we all know that it was spitting, that developer was spitting gospel, because the PS5 leaks were true. And he also said that a new Harry Potter game in production, which we recently saw gameplay screenshots of. I talked about it in the last gaming news video. I mean, I fully believe those leaks, and it also said that Bad Company 3 is gonna be coming out, but now this leak said that it was cancelled. So originally it was true, and you know what, times are always moving, so things will always change. And speaking of GTA 6, that leaker said that it's gonna be coming out in holiday 2020, and now I don't really believe it, knowing the fact that, I mean, I believe the leaks, but I personally believe that the game is not going to be coming out in 2020. Although anything is possible, it can still happen, and I would absolutely love to see GTA 6 in 2020. Fernando, come on in! But the thing is that the No actually leaked the fact that GTA 6 Project Americas is gonna be a thing where we're gonna have Vice City, Liberty City, and some parts of South America, and that was leaked a while ago. Obviously, a lot of people were like, nah, I don't believe, and a lot of people were like believing it. And this is the only leak that sounds pretty realistic, because it says that the game is gonna be coming out in 2021 or 2022, while that developer said that it's gonna be coming out in holiday 2020. You see where I'm going with this one? And recently, Red Dead Redemption 2 actually saw this in the game files, which actually referenced Project Americas. I mean, who would have thought after we received leaks that Rockstar would put Project Americas straight up in the game files? And Rockstar has the history. In fact, like other devs also have a history. For example, like Call of Duty. With Call of Duty, we always see stuff added in the game files, and later on it comes to the game. But this time, Rockstar added Project Americas in the game files, and Rockstar does have a history of adding their future projects in the current game to tease it, and you know, that's how they normally start. And just recently they dropped a teaser for their upcoming DLC that's going to be dropping on December 12th. It actually does show South America, and a lot of people are convinced that they are teasing their next game location. Honestly, if we're taking all the leaks into account, the voice actors and also the Rockstar QA testers and the employees, they are always getting caught with their pants down leaking GTA 6 stuff. And knowing the fact that Project Americas was leaked and we found it in the game files, I don't know, man. I personally fully believe it. Like, I'm letting my dogs out. I'm pretty excited about GTA 6. And on the other hand, though, in terms of PS5, we're getting reports that State of Play is gonna be airing this coming Tuesday on December 10th, and that's straight up coming from PlayStation. So maybe we're gonna see something about PS5, maybe a teaser or two. If I have to take a guess, they're just gonna be dropping some little indie game gameplays, and then maybe they might give us another date to look forward to, maybe for the next State of Play, or maybe for like a PlayStation 5 conference, which I think is gonna be in February of 2020, because that's what the leaks are saying. And moving on to our last report, and keep in mind that yesterday it wasn't that positive regarding Modern Warfare, because yesterday we had the patent leak, we had documents leak. It's not really a leak, it's just that somebody just caught it and they put it on blast. So it's not really leaked, but it sounds kind of fancy saying it was leaked, because obviously devs are neglecting it, they are not responding back. And apparently, if you think skill-based matchmaking is bad right now, well, just check out my last video and listen to what that guy has to say. But yesterday we had the update 1.11 in Modern Warfare that brought Shoot House back, which is definitely one of my favorite map in this game, like, let's be real. But I would wish that they would also give us Shoot House and Crash 24/7 in the playlist. I think I would perfectly be fine with it because that's what a lot of people want. But I'm honestly fine that they brought it back because a lot of people were saying that I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you actually left them. And honestly, as a Call of Duty fan, it sounds pretty awesome to hear that people are liking Shoot House. I mean, like, god damn it, like a 2019 map and people are loving it. That's definitely fake, right? But they say that Shoot House is back. They also removed the night maps from the hardcore modes, added dogs back into the weapon fight map rotation. I cannot say certain words on YouTube. General fixes, added Arklaw, Peak, Grisana raid, and all that. So it's not really a huge update. The main thing about this is definitely that they brought Shoot House back, which is definitely what a lot of people wanted, myself included. But I wouldn't mind Crash thrown in this 24/7 playlist as well. But that is really about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Check out our video on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.